Hi guys, it's Nat at Illustrious Shadows Plants. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. I'm going to do a shorter video today because I'm just going to show you what's going on in my Hobonichi Weeks. And I think this video will probably be no more than about 10 minutes long because, as you'll see, there's not a whole lot going on. Before we get into this, I have made a decision and purchased my planner for 2025. It's not coming from a UK based seller, so I have to wait a little while to get it, and I'm so excited to receive it. When you see this video and then you see what I've chosen for next year, you might think it's a little bit of a weird choice because I've chosen something that is a lot bigger. But I think one of the things that I'm struggling with will become apparent when I show you what's going on in here, and the new planner style that I've chosen solves that problem. So I think it will make sense. But when I get that diary through, I will do a little update video and show you what I've got in the post. Apologies as well for the desk appearance. This desk is absolutely disgusting. I'm quite aware of this. Unfortunately, I don't have the funds at the moment to buy a new one, and we're going to be changing where our desks are in our house because this room eventually will become my toddler's bedroom, and when we do that we're going to buy brand new desks, hopefully. Straight in to my quick review of what's going on in my Hobonichi Weeks. First of all, I've put a couple of little bits in the pockets for the first time. So this is a schedule of the dates of the panto rehearsal that I'm doing. This is a little tag off my son's new toy that we got on our recent holiday, and this feather is a little peacock feather that we got when we went on holiday because we went to a zoo that had like a free roaming peacock, and this was on the floor. I didn't pick it off for peacock, but it was just on the floor and I thought I'd keep it. And then there's a little strip of washi in there and a receipt for another zoo that we went to, and nothing else really has changed. I think I've shown you all of this already. I'm still roughly tracking my weight and my periods in here. It's off and on, but it is happening, so that's a success, I think. I have kind of fallen off the wagon of the weight tracking recently because I've been a bit discouraged, but that's because I've not been counting my calories and going to the gym as much, so I've not been feeling so great. And then the monthlies all looked really good, kind of dropped off again in August time roughly. This is kind of when I'd kind of got back into going back to work and got into the routine properly, and my diary just kind of fell by the wayside. And this is how it looks for September. So I've got things kind of written in and highlighted, but it's not exactly pretty, and I haven't put any effort into making it look pretty going forwards. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think I probably will now. So if you remember, this is what a lot of my spreads used to look like. These are some of my favourite spreads in here. Well, I think the last plan with me I did with you guys was April. So we'll flip to April quickly, and I think this is the last plan with me I actually showed on here. And then it all went to pot because this is when I started back at work. And I did manage to keep a couple up, but not very many. And I'm just gonna let you know that pretty much June, July, end of May, nothing got written in here. But when I came to the end of July, I started writing stuff down again, and I just did them in black biro. I was just using this normal pen, nothing fancy, but it worked because it worked as a diary and it worked quite nicely. And this is kind of roughly where I've been, just writing things down and just going with what I need to do. But I have once again done a little spread of our holiday. So we went on holiday last week, and I've written down here, I've written what we did on the days roughly. I've done a big to-do list, the 2 days that I got back, and I've gone ahead and done a spread with a little bit of journaling and some nice photos of us three on our holiday. It was just a little kind of stay away in England. We didn't go very far. We went down the coast to Minehead Butlins. It was good. It wasn't as good as the last time we went to Butlins, but last time we went on a specific toddler break, which was all geared towards him and activities for him, whereas this was just one of their normal regular breaks, and we kind of struggled for things to do during the day because there wasn't a lot of stuff other than the play parks that he wanted to do. But we booked again for next March for their toddler break. So, and this is this week, so it's really messy, it's not beautiful, it's not aesthetic in any way, but it is working for me at the moment. And I think, if I'm honest, I'm probably going to carry on with it like this for the rest of the year, which does mean that the week's content on this channel will probably not exist so much. I will probably do an end of year flip through just to give you an update and show you how my Hobonichi Weeks has worked this year, but I won't be doing any more plan with me's, I think. I do want to just show you the notes pages again, just to give you a quick refresh at the back. So I've gone ahead, I've got my mood board, which I'll do in every diary. My reading has been absolutely shocking this year. The reading tracker, yes, let's just skip over that. My YouTube goals, I haven't filled this in, but that was 523, I think. I'm having something weird with my YouTube subscribers in that I'm kind of fluctuating between 521 and 525 on a weekly basis. So I'll get like one new subscriber and then I'll lose one subscriber, and then I'll gain another new subscriber, and then I'll lose another subscriber, and I don't really understand how it works. I'm not very good with how YouTube works in general, to be honest. I do need to kind of look into maybe focusing on this a little bit more, because I would love to get over 1,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. Next year. It won't happen this year, but next year that's going to be my goal for the end of next year. My 2023 and 2024 photo pages, so I've got 2 photos printed out already, ready to stick in. So these are my May, June, July and August photos. This was us at our first race back as a family, which was nice. So me and my husband did a marathon relay back in May, and then I went to see Taylor Swift with my friends. And then this was me and my husband at a beer festival on a rare weekend away from my little boy. And then this is my mum and my husband, my nephew and my little boy on a little train ride in a zoo we went to as a family. My Olympic schedule, which I've shown you before, my pet tape. This was me trying to figure out what diary I wanted, so I just used it as some kind of scrap paper. And then finally, and I will decorate this a bit more, I think, I've got a list of local places that would be really nice to take our little boy to, some that I've already taken him to, and some that I haven't, and I'm going to keep adding to this. But I was thinking about my notes pages, and things like this, and like my ink log, and the places to be. I think it's a shame that I've not had space to do these in the 5-year diary, because it would be really nice to have these long term. And I appreciate, you know, I don't throw away my weeks, I don't get rid of these, but I am unlikely to go back and look at it that often. And I just wonder, because I've got like 2023 and 2024 in here, I don't want to be printing off another 12 pages of sprocket photo paper in my next diary to do 2023, 2024 and 2025. But is there some way I can transfer those photos? At the moment they're stuck in here. As you can see, this is chunking up quite nicely. It's not as chunky as some people's, but it's getting there. I have enjoyed using it this year, but I just don't think it's working for me in this horizontal layout anymore, and that is the problem really. The problem is these horizontal boxes, and what I've gone for next year is a vertical box situation, with the idea being that particularly on days like this, where I've got an appointment at 7, I've got something to do at 3, we've got a standing appointment at 2 o'clock, and I've got a to-do list, and then I'm working these 4 days, I can time block, and I think that will work a lot better for me. I was gonna try and keep it a secret as to which one I've gone for, but you can probably guess it's not a Hobonichi, it's a vertical layout. There's not many. Anyway, I think if I can lose the expectation that I have on myself to make this look as beautiful as possible, then I'll be quite happy with this and quite happy to continue with this until the end of the year. But it is just losing that expectation, and I think it is slowly fading away. But when you set up a YouTube channel to document all of your plan with me's and things like that, it's tricky to get rid of that feeling, isn't it? But essentially my diary needs to work for me, and this works for me, but it doesn't work the best for me, so next year we need to change it up. I hope this has kind of given you maybe a little bit of reassurance that if your diary doesn't look like the ones that you see on Instagram or YouTube, that it's not a problem. It's okay, it's your diary. I don't want anyone to feel that you have to buy 5 million sticker kits or different pens or things to have a good diary. What you need to do is make sure it works for you and that it's functional. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care, don't forget to subscribe.